let's get right into it. So, Young Lean is back, and he's dropping a new single, Forever Young, this Friday, February 21st. Now, this is a pretty big deal. This is Young Lean's first release since his collab album with Blade last year, Psychos. And more than likely, this album is also going to be dropped under Young Lean's own label, World Affairs. I remember when Young Lean first teased the video for this song, he had posted the picture of him and the two girls with the 1996 and the 2001 bottom. It was around the time he was hanging out with Kanye, so clearly this has been in the works for a while. He had already announced the name and the cover art for the album, Jonatan, his actual first name. We got a snippet on IG, and we have another snippet, and so far we have 2 snippets of the song.
See me up, then you see me down, then you see me rise up. Like a phoenix, I will come up and rise. Just take off your mask and my old I wonder where you at, wonder where you go.
But Young Lean has definitely been making himself more of a presence. He's been doing these sort of street interview type videos, and at the time of me recording this, there's going to be one of those subway takes videos with him dropping soon. Now, the sound of this single, it's giving a lot more Jonatan Lean newer than Young Lean, but I feel like this was the end goal of Lean, this sort of synthesis between his two sounds, kind of just coming together, being like the most honest and raw version of himself, regardless of the results. Now, the single, Forever Young, is produced by Rami Dawood. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I apologize, but he previously produced the double single Lazy Summer Day and Chinese Restaurant for Young Lean. His IG page is crazy though. It's just a post of that Young Lean double single, and then Frank Ocean Lens, Frank Ocean Biking, Frank Ocean Sanao. This guy is star-studded. Now, it's easy to speculate. Will there be production from the other Sad Boys, Good and Sherman? Will there be White Armor production on here? I'm gonna say there'll probably be a Good or two on here. My gut is telling me no Sherm, no White Armor, and I'm just placing some early bets now. I have a feeling the single is gonna be divisive. I'm scrolling through the Reddit. I know, shame on me. But even they seem quite torn about it, and, you know, their whole job is to glaze. But yeah, honestly, just a little bit of speculation about the album. I don't really know what to expect. You know, it's not your typical case where, you know, you can fangirl about, oh, who's gonna be producing on it, because so much of this has been kept under wraps that, quite frankly, I don't know. Overall, though, what are my hopes for this album? First of all, I'm hoping it's a good album. I hope I enjoy this album a lot. You know, people love saying Young Lean fell off, but at the same time, Ginseng Strip has gone viral twice. You went viral 2 different times, and Ginseng Strip has 300 million. You know, I don't think he needs to worry about falling off anytime soon. He has a strong core. He'll sell out whatever show he puts on. Now, people were pretty divisive about Psychos and Stardust. I think there was a much clearer consensus on Stars. Personally, I was at the right place in my life whenever Stars dropped. I was bumping that album like crazy when it dropped. It didn't even have Cartier on it, and I still loved it. You know, it didn't need Cartier to be a great album, and I think Stars has still aged really well. People do not like Stardust, and while personally I can say I don't think Stardust is nearly as bad as people say. People love to bash this project. However, I don't think it was the right move dropping, I know he called it a mixtape, and it certainly has that feeling, but it is all over the place. Singles like Trip and Bliss are great, but there's some songs on there like Gold and Paradise Lost. I know Paradise Lost is popular with some fans, but personally some songs, like, they just were not for me. Stardust is definitely the first time I felt, oh, this album is a mixed bag from Lean, and unfortunately, it was his first indie foray, his first album after pretty much leaving Euro 1 that was like this. And then next up after that was Psychos, his collab album with Blade, but, you know, instead of, you know, doing the thing that people would want them to do, like rapping on, working on dying beats or whatever beats, they went ahead with rock approach, which was not what the fans wanted, but I think it is certainly a much more interesting project than what would have happened if they had just done the obvious thing. And, you know, I'm sure it was a solid bag for both Lean and Blade. Independent project. The splits on this are probably crazy. Great artwork, and 2 sold out big performances of the album in London and France. Overall, I'm cautiously optimistic for the future of Young Lean. This new single, Forever Young and his new album, Jonatan, and we won't have to wait very long to hear what he has in store for us next. So, hoping all of you had a good day, and let me know if there's any other topics in the mainstream or underground that you'd like to hear me cover on this channel. I'm trying to get active again, so let me know, and let's hit for 20 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching.